Hey guys, how's everything going? This is JSer. In this video, let's take a look at TypeScript new feature called Instantiation expression. I think it's going to be included in the next version, which is 4.6, so it's not ready yet. Okay, with this pull request, we could see why it is added and how it could be used. Suppose we have a generic function that make box t value return something. So this generic t is like making this function a template. When we are calling this function with some value, like it's a string value, the TypeScript will be clever enough to infer the type and this to the t. So we don't need to specify the t, but the case is that we might want like a detailed version of this function. Well, it's a template. How can we get a instantiated function? So that's what instantiation expression is for. We can give this generic a detailed type to the variable t, and then this function, you can see that actually in JavaScript this will be the type here will all be stripped out. So this actually doesn't do anything from the JavaScript world, but in the TypeScript world we are actually changing the type from vague template to a more detailed version. So this, you can see that after we apply the t here, this function will be typed with value string to value string. So this sounds pretty straightforward, huh? But actually it's not supported yet. It will be in the next version. I'm surprised that it's not supported. Yeah, and then we can call this function. Now this function has this detailed typing. It will work as we would want. But for now, actually, we don't need this one. We could just use call the make box, and it will just work pretty fine. Yep. So that's it. Anything special? Yeah. For like we have an error map, which is map string to error, and then we create a new error map, string error. Yeah. The problem is that because this is a constructor function, this map is constructor function. This doesn't work now. We could create a new map by doing new map and this typing, but we need to provide the parenthesis at in the where, right, to make it work. So this looks pretty straightforward, but it's not supported yet. Interesting. So yeah, and also the type of operator can now, if like make box here is template, we make it not instantiated with a detailed typing function, typed function, and then if we call type off, we could get the detailed typing. Wow, sounds cool. Pretty straightforward. A particular useful pattern is to create a generic type aliases for its application. For example, make box t, and type of course we have this generic type, right? So this is box function t. Okay. Yeah, so this is box function t. Yeah. And then return type of type, yeah, in this box t. And string box equals the box string. Well, because this is this type, and this is this type. This will be this type, right? It doesn't. It's kind of like a given. Yeah. This all sounds pretty reasonable because we actually this instantiation expression allows us to give alias this generic type, right? Yeah, and like here, the type of make box t is this, right? So return type obviously is this, and we could create an alias to it, and when we are applying it with a detailed type, it will just be same as we add this type against this template. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, how box C captures the inferred return type of generic function without losing the generic type. This was not previously possible. Cool. Okay, here is another example. Function f, and this has an argument. The argument could be a generic the function, and or undefined. So we can just add typing to this function with string, but notice that this this type makebox could be undefined. Yeah, could be undefined, but string will still be applied. Instead, it will be the first item in this union. It will be applied with a string, so it will become this function. And the second one is undefined. Undefined? Yeah, obviously it's undefined. So for this union here, ft provides a union insertion type where the type argument list has been applied to each constituent. This is a new word for me. Anyway, the type of this will be undefined or this one. So we need to add if clause here to check if it is undefined or not. Awesome. This is pretty useful, I would say. But sometimes I just get confused, like maybe just confused with this or with new or not, especially this case. But for the other function calls, it just sounds right. Awesome. There's not much detail in this video. Hope it helps. Keep tuned. Stay tuned for the updates on TypeScript. They are all very exciting. See you next time. Bye-bye.